Hey Craig, what's up, man? What's wrong with this freaking... Just catching up the sheet here for a second, guys. I think there's 2 left now in the mixer. The Hall of Fame jersey will be the one that we need a little help on, but we'll get there. They're cheap spots, $3 per player, but $15 for a full spot. I'll read off the names. There's plenty to choose from. There's still probably 7 pictured headliners still as well. 30 claims, so 2 remain. Ooh, I need to get the poll going too. Hold on. Start. Is it going to let me start a blank poll? Yes or no? Good grief, I didn't even type anything. Hold on. Start a poll. Are we on? We're on position still, right? You had it and then you lost it. I gotta start my music too. Welcome in. We'll get rolling in the next few minutes, guys. We got a few items to clean up and then we'll get going. Just gonna put some music on, get this poll going here. There we go. There's the poll. Joseph, you'll take one in the mixer? Okay, let me just refresh this, make sure that we're not closed with yours and one other, or if we're still 2. So still 1 left. So 1 left in the mixer. And they're random teams, so I'll run it live here for us as soon as we're filled up. Oh gosh, I don't know which one I'm supposed to. That one. So Joseph, gotcha. Come on, come on, come on. I feel like no matter how much pre-work I do and running around getting all this done, there's still, it just takes forever. These stupid spreadsheets. Let me see. So let's show this screen here. I get rid of the polls. I did. I get rid of that. I did. Good there. Good there. Mark this. Okay, so it looks like we've got one left in the mixer. I'm just kind of refreshing to make sure someone doesn't take it in the Facebook page and then give it out twice here. It's 59 per spot. There's 10 items. Schwartz full size series 34, I believe. Triple Schwartz as well. So there's 4 Gold Rush, our final Gold Rush from the last case we opened. That's 5. 2 Koye will be given away with teammate. This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to just type last spot will be filled live so that no one tries to claim on there. All right. 1 left in the mixer, 7 left somehow still in the Gold Rush Multisports. Let me read through some names here. These are $15 spots, which means pick one random 4 or 5 names. Each name is $3 essentially. What I will do here is, let's just look really quick at this. I wanted to feel like I was going to say there's about 5 maybe left that haven't been claimed on headliner pitchers. I don't think we've pulled our headliner from this case yet. We're not guaranteed to get one of these, but feels like we should have a fun one. Bradshaw still out there. Ortiz still out there. KG, Aikman, Yao, Ewing. I think the rest of those are claimed, but those are some of the names. Let me just read through the list here, see if we can get some of these claims. So 7 spots left to close us. Marino has not been claimed yet. Was he on that picture and I just skipped it? Let me make sure he's on the list, though. Marino is on the list. If you want him, Vlad, it's all yours. I don't think anyone claimed him. I'll put you. Just let me know if you don't want him. 15, and you'll get 4 other players. Not Hampton, Marino. Okay, let me read through some of these guys. 6 left, I believe. We will have, I don't know how many solos, maybe 1 or 2. 6 names. These are across all sports. They're all Hall of Famers. 6 will close us. If we're at 13, we are. Okay. Adam Oates, Adrian Beltre, Allen Iverson, Alonzo Mourning, Andre Reed, Bill Mazeroski, Billy Smith, Bob Cousy, Bobby Hull, Brett Hull, Brian Urlacher, Brian Trottier, Carlton Fisk, Chipper Jones, Chris Chelios, Chris Mullen, Clyde Drexler, Dan Hampton, David Ortiz, Deion Sanders, DeMarcus Ware, Devin Hester, Dino Ciccarelli, Dominique Wilkins, Donnie Shell, Doug Gilmore, Drew Pearson, Ed Belfour, Emmett Smith, Eric Lindros, Frank Thomas, Gary Payton, Guy Carbonu, Hakeem Olajuwon, Harold Carmichael, Ichiro Suzuki, James Worthy. I have to keep some of these were claimed in the baseball, but not over here. So James Worthy, Yari Curry, Jason Kidd, Jeremy Roenick, Jerry West, Joe Montana, Joe Torre, JoJo White, Julius Irving, Karl Malone, Kevin Garnett, Kevin McHale, Kurt Warner, Ty, Mario, Mike Piazza, Mike Schmidt, Mike Singletary, Mitch Richmond, Norm Ullman, Orlando Cepeda, Pat LaFontaine, Patrick Ewing, Paul Coffey, Pedro Martinez, Ray Bork, Reggie Jackson, Rob Blake, Roberto Alomar, Rod Woodson, Roger Staubach, Ron Mix, Serge Savard, Shaquille O'Neal, Steve Shutt, Terry Bradshaw, Tim Hardaway, Tom Glavine, Tony Parker, Troy Aikman, Vlad Guerrero Sr., obviously, and Zach Thomas. So 6 names there to close us. Tons of fun names. What we'll do is we'll do the baseball first, hockey second, and then come back and do the multi-sport, just in case it is one of the positions. It's a little later on after you vote. After we do that, we'll do Raggy. We'll do the mixer after that. I'll explain that as well as I can when we get to it. There's 10 items, 3 of which will be won by the little guys like we usually do on Mixer Night. Those are just 3 items I add in for free for my collection to try to add to the value, because the other 7 helmets make up the price of this. Shaq jersey, gotcha. After we do the mixer, we will do a live fill Radke. We are also going to do a live fill Fire Factory. So what's going to happen is I have 1 case left from the series we've been running. We're going to use that tonight to do half. The other half maybe we won't use until the next mixer, or maybe we'll use them in between. The newer series are the same series, but with a new checklist and the gold options will be what we use this weekend. So tomorrow I'll post that with a new case. But this last case we're using to split up tonight is from that original case. That'll be a 2-box format like we would with Big Al's, but it's more expensive than mine, $47. So that'll be there, and then we'll do some licensed jerseys tonight. I'm not against doing a 3-boxer if everyone wants to, but I'll default to 2 until I hear otherwise. We did 3 on Monday, so there's an odd number of claims here. Not claims, names. We'll still have 20 claims. It'll just be 1 solo, if that makes sense. Okay, a little more help here on the jersey. 5 left, I believe. I don't think I need to read through them again, but I'll probably have to at some point. That's 14 claims, right? It is. Again, also, if you're just joining, there's 1 spot left in the mixer. It's 10 items. There's a triple Schwartz, 1 Gold Rush full size, and then 3 collection. Jordan Addison, Rave. It does not mean the Vikings will win it. Any team can win that. And then some minis up above you can't see that are McCoy. I just realized they're both AFC West, but so the bottom 3 that get pulled out of the bag, the last 3 are the ones that'll win. They'll just draft in order from first, second to third. The third to last that comes out will get left with whatever didn't get picked. Second will have between the last 2, and the first one will have a choice between all 3. Okay. So 1 spot left there to close this. That's 59. It doesn't need to be closed until we get there, but the sooner we close it, the sooner I can run the randoms there. Racky's full. There are 2 solos left in the East Coast 2-box. They're $14 instead of, I think I typed 15, but I marked them as 14. Mangiapane, Oilers, and Jamie Benn Stars. It's a 2-boxer, 14 apiece. So this is where we're at on this, but we'll come back to it. Let's get rolling. Why not? We'll focus on getting those last 5 filled when we get there. Okay. Let's do our baseball. Do you guys need me to read off your spots? I posted about a half an hour ago. If you're in this break and you can't read this and you want me to read your line, let me know. I will. If not, I'm going to read these first line. We're down to, was it 5 left? Did we open 3? Yeah, 2, 4, 5, 7, 8. Down to 5 left. So half left after this. In this one, Craig, you had Griffey, Sandlot, and Soto. Brad, you had Mantle, Koufax, and Williams. Chris D had DiMaggio, Judge, and Skeens. Chad, you had Ryan, DeLess, Aaron, and Ford. Nick F, you had Vlad Jr. Jim, you had Bush and Matsui and Ichiro. Scorching, you had De La Cruz, Jonathan R. Montana, Brian W. Electra, and Ray, you closed us with Chevy Chase for $4. Larry Tick and Ben, gotcha. Larry V on Jamie Benn. So just Mangiapane left. That's what's coming up next, and then we'll focus on this after. So let's get our baseball going. I want to say above, Craig, who'd you have for sale? Jackson Merrill, Jeff Bagwell, Sauce Gardner, and Devontae Adams are all for sale for $4 a piece. If anybody wants to buy any of those names. Jackson Merrill, Jeff Bagwell, Sauce Gardner, and Devontae Adams. I see that posted up above. If you want any of those, they're $4 spots. Nick says he'll buy Bagwell and Merrill. Okay. So who's left? Is it Sauce Gardner and Devontae Adams? A couple of football guys left for $4 a piece. If anybody wants them. Gardner and Adams. I'll close this for now, but we'll sell them if he wants them. Let's get a box number. I already forgot. Was it 24578? 24578. Welcome in. Happy Wednesday. Hopefully you guys had a good day. Kind of a long day for me, but here we are. 2, 4, 5, 7, or 8. 2, 4, 5, 7, or 8. That works. That is a 2. 2. We're gonna take out the whole top row. No, I guess we already took out 6, but still. Let's put it down in there now. 4, 5, 7, 8 left. 2 is what we're working with. Yadingus, I'll take a spot in the mixer if available. It should be, as long as this last notification is not someone claiming it on the Facebook page. Let me go make sure. I don't think it is. It'll be 59. We'll random the teams here. I'll do that now before I open this, so you guys have time to trade or sell or buy or whatever. Eric, it's yours. I got you on that one. I'll mark you on the Facebook page too, just so it closes it there and people don't try to claim. Let me go back over here. And let's just do that now before we open this really quick, just so we take care of that. Just so you don't feel left out, I'm going to mark you as paid and go make a mark on my other sheet, so you're not the only yellow one. $59, got you there. Okay, so what I'll do is I'll grab these, we'll random these, and then we'll resort. These are the teams you'll own. Remember, there's a Vikings, a Chiefs, and a Chargers item, but those will be random to any of the 32 teams at the end. We'll pull the little guys out. Last 3 standing, we'll get to pick from those. Let's run the randoms here first. Thank you, Eric. I appreciate you. Good luck. You guys are hoping to get your teams on these. You can always try to trade as well. 7 times on this random, guys. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Houston on top, Washington on bottom. Let's go back over here. We will pay special. Looks like Uyghur's going to the Mammoth. Mackenzie Uyghur, didn't we just pull his jersey not long ago? From Calgary? I keep looking to see if we're going to lose anyone or get anyone. I don't really want to lose anyone. He's a younger guy, isn't he? Maybe. Okay, so Chad, I have you in Houston, Eric on Washington. Let's make sure those stay the same after I sort it. Chad Houston, Eric Washington. Just looked at wow, okay. That's cool. I don't have my phone set to give me any Mammoth news like I do my other teams. I need to fix that somehow. I'll read these off now. We're not going to run this until after the other pre-fills, guys, but just so you know who you have. Carlos, you have Arizona. Joseph, Atlanta. Brad, Baltimore. Shane, Buffalo. Obi, Carolina. Scorching, Chicago. Hila, you have Cincinnati. Bill S., Cleveland. Jonathan R., Dallas. Zach, Denver. Brian, Detroit. David L., Green Bay. Chad, Houston. Greg, Indy. Bill S., Jacksonville. Scorching, Kansas City. Scott, you have Las Vegas. Nick, the Chargers. Dustin, the Rams. Bill B., Miami. Vlad, Minnesota. David L., New England. Shannon, New Orleans. Brian W., the Giants. Bill S., the Jets. Kyle, Philadelphia. Tim, Pittsburgh. Greg, San Francisco. Brad, Seattle. Elliot, Tampa Bay. Carlos, Tennessee. And Eric, Washington. That's where we're at. Trade Washington for Miami. Who got Miami? Bill B., you have Miami. If you want to trade Eric for Washington, let him know. You guys can talk trades. I'll try to help facilitate if so or sells or whatever once we get there. I just wanted to read those for now. Okay, we already read our baseball. Let's close. Let's open the baseball. We'll come back to hockey next. Just one solo left. That's Mangiapane for 14, but we'll talk about that in a second. Juice ball. It is our box 2. I've loved every ball we pulled so far from these. I went to go look to buy another case just to have down the road. They were gone, I think. So snooze, you lose, Al. That's what you get. That's all right. I've got mini batting helmets, mini hockey helmets, licensed football jerseys. I have too much stuff. But I really like these juice balls. I think they've been fun. They've been good to us. But they've been backwards, right? I don't want to see the label. So, yeah, see, this one's in there backwards, too. These sons label here on the back. I didn't get it ruined this time. Okay, good luck, all. I will close the poll and the guesses as soon as we get to our first football item, which is Racky. The gold bag is a 2025 defensive player that was in the Pro Bowler. Tried to make it a little harder today. Here we go. 3, 2, One. Why does it look like Wayne Gretzky? Jeez Louise. Obviously, it's not. I don't know if it's going this way. This might be a signature that somebody. Oh! That's why. I'm like, there's only one auto when you're looking through there. Look at all this. Isn't there only one? I'm so confused. I'm thinking the only like team thing I can think of is the Dallas Stars. Oh, maybe it's Sandlot. That's right. There's other. That's the only other. I was trying to get us a Sandlot jersey, by the way, for dollar break or license, depending on what it was. I'm thinking there's no Dallas Stars guys on there. That's got to be Sandlot. I can't read the bottom there, but yeah, repeat. Bertram. What's the guy's name? Benny. I didn't say Benny Smalls. Yeah, I know that one. I can't read the names. Yeah, up top. That's cool. Sandlot ball, multiple. Man, they tricked me. You looking in there, all I see is one. It looks like Wayne on there, but Sandlot ball. We might have a Sandlot jersey coming soon for options. Craig, so that's me. Did you pick that one, Craig? You did. Craig, great hit. Sandlot ball. That's cool. I have to look at all the names. I'm assuming the thing doesn't say the names. It just says Sandlot, and it does. The Sandlot cast. Oh man, that's cool. My kids, my wife love that show. They watch it all the time together. I come out from after not this, and they're up there watching Sandlot all the time. Great hit. Congrats, Craig. Sandlot. That threw me for a loop. Because remember the last Juice series we had, or maybe it wasn't even Juiced, it was the regular series. There was all those home run balls, hits balls that were multi-sign. But the only thing that's in here is stars, and then that one, obviously. That's cool. I dig it. Starting with in my opinion, the headliner. I don't know if it was pictured on the front. Let me see. I always gotta look just in case. No, it's not, but that's a cool one. Great movie, great ball. Congrats, Craig. Beauty. Okay, let's go over here. Let's keep it rolling. Great start. The Great Bambino. Okay, time for East Coast, guys. All we have left is Andrew Mangiapane. We pulled him last series, not this series yet. This is the Oilers Fanatics Premium. I'm not sure if it's home or away. I deleted all the home and aways from the list here, but I think they're still on the claim list. But I wanted them. Maybe they're not there either. If anyone wants to know for specific jerseys, let me know and I can find that. I want them to fit on the claim post without going into the next line. So I got rid of home and away and the word autographed and like Montreal on the Canadians. Made it easier to claim. Mangiapane, our last claim left at 14. Main spots were 30, so a little less than half spot. Let me read these off. Nick F., you have Bedard and Barbashev. Jeff H., Ovechkin and Jarvis. Joseph, Sakic and Fleury. Jonathan R., Natchez and Hagel. Joseph, Fuhr and Barkov. Jonathan R., Askarov and Dobish. Larry V., Geeky and Velarde. Brian, Hasek and Montemval. Joseph, you have Sundin and Kraus. Brian W., you have Gunther and Foligno. Did I spell that? No, I think I spelled it wrong. Brian A., Richter and Sanderson. Kreider and Perfetti. Daryl, you have Chelios and Schwartz. Madonna and Eriksson Ek. Jeff H. Carlson, Vasilevsky, McMichael, Palat. Brian W., Aho, Hull, Wolf, and Heiskanen. Jason T., Belfour, and Potvin. Jonathan R., Olmark, and Jenner. Jason, you claimed Robert Thomas. Larry, you claimed Jamie Benn. Brian W., you claimed Jamie Drysdale. Last spot left is Andrew Mangiapane. I'm going to grab the boxes on random. Mighty Ducks, yeah, it'd be cool. We had a Mighty Ducks jersey here that was won. I think Brian won it. I'm just now realizing that I forgot Utah plays tonight. Hopefully it's a later game. Or no, they play tomorrow. It's not tonight. They already played last night. Phew, didn't miss it. Okay, let's grab boxes. I will wait until Mangiapane gets claimed. Last time we waited for person, that was the one that hit when we didn't sell it. Brian, okay. That solves that problem. Let's go over here. It says I'm sharing 2 screens. Hold on. Stop sharing, stop sharing. Go back to this one, please. Share this one. There we go. I fixed it. I don't really know what is happening here. Do I have to hit allow all? Is that going to like mess up my screen? There we go. Now I can see it. Did I just sell my soul? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 15, 20, 22, 41. Yeah, I got rid of them. 45, 58, 59, 60. Okay. Top 2. This will get us down to 6 boxes left. Today's Wednesday. I thought it was Monday for a second. 6 left after tonight. Next week, we'll get us to 4 and 2 left, and the following Monday we'll likely finish unless we start doing one at a time. But we're getting close. Just 2 weeks left of this series. 7 times top 2 names, top 2 numbers is what we're going to roll with. There's 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. 41 and 20, right before 58, 59, which would have been an easy grab. 20 and 41 on the 7th roll. 41 and 20. 41 and 20. 41 and 20. 20 and 41. We have got some work to do. 5 left in the Hall of Fame jersey. We still have to run randoms there as well. If you're just jumping in now and you know of a Hall of Fame person that you normally claim or want to claim, now's the time. I'll read off the full list again until we get those last 5 claimed after this. Let's move this out of the way. And we're down to just 2 Hall of Fame jerseys left. So next week will be our last one. We'll substitute something in its place. It'd be cool if the Crew from the Ducks would sign a Ducks jersey. Yeah, we had a Mighty Ducks, but it was not the Crew. It was Emilio Estevez, right? In September for signing 2 of the Crew. Yeah, so I've seen a few items that are signed by some of them. I don't think I've ever seen them with all of them, like the majority of. There's a lot of them, but I've seen a few items. All right, guys. Let's get it rolling. I read the names. I got the list here. We got 2 boxes. Hall of Fame coming up next. Same trades for now. If you want to trade, just let me know. I'll look at them for you. Come on. Claimed players today. Claimed players is what I want to see. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. That'll do it. That's a claimed player, all right. Holy moly. And it's the rookie style jersey. I don't know what year that is. 05, 06, it looks like. Mitchell and Ness. Holy moly. I feel like we got some monsters left in this series. That is one of them. Just watched them play last night. They lost to Utah, but they had some cool looking jerseys on. Jeff was telling me that they're the anniversary jersey, 50th anniversary jersey. And Jeff, I'm pretty sure you had them today. Obi's been all over the place with different claimers. So sorry if you've had them in the past and didn't get them today. I know the feeling. You knew it was coming out. It felt like Ovechkin. I felt like we had them too. But each week that went past, I started doubting it because we hadn't pulled him. But there he is. We seem to have pulled a few Obies, whether it be in my stuff or East Coast. We're not shy to Ovechkin. What a great hit! Mitchell and Ness jersey here. This might be the heavy authentic one. Screaming Eagle. NHL Power Play. Is there a fight strap in this thing? No, but it is heavy. Heavy old Mitchell and Ness. This is cool. Just for showies. This is like our other Mitchell and Ness we do for other sports. Vintage. Very cool. Jeff hitting Ovechkin. What a great hit. Congrats. I'll fold this baby up. Take a picture of it later. But Screaming Eagle Ovi. I have a third Ovechkin now on the way. We've been trying to use them for our winner's choices, but we can't get them filled up. So I'll do something with them. I found another one for a decent price, so maybe we'll have one in Big Al's again soon. I've got 3 here now. 3 that are not mine. I have more that are mine, but 3 for the series. Winner's choices. Jeff, congrats. Of course, Thomas, yeah. Okay, box 2, series 41. Series 41. Box 41. See, I'm just used to saying series 37. Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1. I have 2 guesses. I can't see the auto. I'm not familiar with this team's numbers for these 2 guys. I'm pretty sure, if I'm wrong, don't be mad. I'm pretty sure that's Velarde or Perfetti, right? Velarde or Perfetti, I think. We shall see. Still don't know. It's inscribed number 13, but that's a scribble if I've seen one. Winnipeg Jets. This should be 3, 2, 1. It is Velarde, and I don't think we've ever pulled him before, so that's a cool one. Get a new one under our belt for pulling from the series. That is a Fanatics Premium. And I was just looking to see where Velarde, Perfetti. There's Perfetti. Velarde is on the Morgan Geeky spot. Larry, you don't know how bad I want to see Morgan Geeky come out for you. If not this series, hopefully next. But Larry V getting the Velarde on the random. 1 claim, 1 random, 1 headliner. I'm still hunting that Wayner. I really hope we got Wayne in the last 6 boxes, 8 boxes. I have a feeling we do, but my feelings aren't always right. Gabriel Velarde, Winnipeg Jets. This team went from whatever it's called, President's Cup winner. Is that when you have the most points to probably missing the playoffs this year? Maybe they're storming back. I don't know. Winnipeg Jets, Adidas Pro. Going to Larry. Larry, nice hit. Velarde. It's a good, clean-looking jersey, too. Okay. Alexander Ovechkin. Gabriel Velarde. 2 fun jerseys there. 1 headliner, 1 random. Congrats, you two. Sorry, everyone else. We're getting closer to the end of the series. I know it was... I don't know what we'll do with pricing. If I'll keep it at 30 for Monday, if I'll go to 31, I'm going to try to pump the brakes on the raises. But we lost 5 jerseys within the last 7 jerseys within the last 2 breaks. So that didn't help, but still. It's nice to lose players because then we shorten the amount of players that can hit, which is good for you guys too. But in reality, it doesn't matter. Price paying for the odds that there is, no matter what it is, whether there's less or more. Just traded for a Jets hockey puck of John Morrissey. Nice. Josh Morrissey. Morrissey's great. Okay, congrats you two. Alexander Ovechkin. We've got a tractor beam for Ovechkin, whether it's in the pucks or jerseys, and then Gabriel Velarde. All right, guys, let's see if we can quickly fill this up so we can roll it before we get to Radke and the mixer. There are 5 spots left to close this, and I'm trying to think. 19 times 4 is 76. 77. So I think there'll be 1 solo left for $3 after. I'm going to read through these again. If you already heard me, you don't want to hear my voice away or mute me. But 5 of these need to be clean to be ready to rock and roll. Adam Oates, Adrian Beltre. These are all Hall of Famers, hence the Hall of Fame jersey series. Allen Iverson, Alonzo Mourning, Andre Reed, Bill Mazeroski, Billy Smith, Bob Cousy, Bobby Hull, Brett Hull, Brian Urlacher, Brian Trottier, Carlton Fisk, Chipper Jones, Chris Chelios, Chris Mullen, Clyde Drexler, Dan Hampton, David Ortiz, Deion Sanders, DeMarcus Ware, Devin Hester. Man, there's a bunch of Bears, a bunch of Chicago spots so far. Dino Ciccarelli, Dominique Wilkins, Donnie Shell, Doug Gilmore. I'm saying that because Bobby Hull, too, is Chicago, right? Drew Pearson, Ed Belfour, also Chicago. Emmett Smith, I'll stop focusing on Chicago. Eric Lindros, Frank Thomas, Gary Payton, Guy Carbonneau, Hakeem Olajuwon, Harold Carmichael, Ichiro Suzuki. These are $15 each, by the way. You'll get 5 total players, 4 randoms. James Worthy, Yari Curry, Jason Kidd, Jeremy Roenick, Jerry West, Joe Montana, Joe Torre, JoJo White. Did we pull JoJo White, or did I ask who he was and you guys told me? Basketball, right? Julius Erving, Karl Malone, Kevin Garnett, Kevin McHale. Looks like we're 2 away. Kurt Warner, LaDainian Tomlinson, Lou Brock, Luke Robitaille, Mariano Rivera, Mike Madonna, Mike Piazza, Mike Schmidt, Mike Singletary, Mitch Richmond, Norm Ullman, Orlando Cepeda, Pat LaFontaine, Patrick Ewing, Paul Coffey, Pedro Martinez, Ray Bork, Reggie Jackson, Rob Blake, Roberto Alomar, Rod Carew, Rod Woodson, Roger Staubach, Ron Mix, Serge Savard, Steve Shutt, Terry Bradshaw, Tim Hardaway Sr., Tom Glavine, Tony Parker, Troy Aikman, Vladimir Guerrero Sr., Yao Ming, Zach Thomas. So let me fill out those 3. There's still 2 left to close this. Who can help us close this? Jason T, thank you. Emmett Smith. Obi taking West. Thank you, Obi. Scorching taking Irving. Brian taking Bork. Is it BOU? Yeah, it is. Okay, 1 spot left. Dave Parker. Is that a person? Or is that your guess on the... I don't have a Dave Parker unless I'm missing something. There's a Tony Parker. There was another Parker, wasn't there? Let me know, Steve, if you wanted one of those players. Wrong list. You're good. Is he on this list over here? No. You're good. That's something I would do. 1 spot left to close. Let me get rid of these first. Shaquille O'Neal. Did I already get rid of Shaq? I did. Emmett Smith, Jerry West. Jerry West. Julius Erving. Ray Bork. Isn't it Raymond Bork? We'll have 1 more left to close us. Then we're good to go. That's 18 spots. Appreciate you guys. I'll leave it kind of towards the middle of the group here so you can look at names if you want. But 1 left, we'll close this. After we do this, we'll run the randoms. There'll be 1 solo left. We'll go to Radkey. We'll close the poll before that. Still can guess if you're jumping in now and you haven't guessed yet. In the gold bag, I have a 2025 defensive Pro Bowler, so it could be from the AFC or the NFC on the defense side. If you guess who it is, you get $10 credit to use tonight. Made it a little harder, a little bit wider guessing zone. Then you guys have to decide, am I going to use a name I love, like you guys always assume, or someone else? Roenick available, he is. That's a great claim, too. I really want a Roenick licensed hockey jersey, and I see way more customs than licensed for him. I don't know why. Sometimes the history slips past me. Maybe he's passed away and he signed a bunch of customs before. I don't know. Or maybe he just signed in the past and hasn't signed a bunch since then. I don't know. Gotcha on Roenick, Steve. Thank you. I appreciate you. Good luck as well. Good luck to everyone. I'd like to get... Anybody have a Roenick licensed jersey in their collection? You know how I brought the Cooley out the other day? I should start bringing out one hockey jersey from my collection just to have out here for fun that we talk about. I've got plenty over there. I could do that for about a year every day if I wanted. He's still around, does signings in his whiskey company a lot. Oh, you think you were telling me that? I need to get a licensed jersey. If you see a signing for him, Nick, let me know. Maybe I'll buy a blank Chicago jersey. You guys have better ins for signings than I do. All right, let's go over here. We're going to run some randoms. Can I buy the random sight unseen? I wish, John, since everyone's in this and they may want to claim one for 3 but not for 15, I want to give everyone a fair shot. That is something we could talk about going forward, though. Not a bad idea. If you see who it is quick and you're fastest and you want them, let me know. But there'll be one for, what did I say, $3 on the 7th roll, the final name. I'll read it as fast as I can. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Final is Gary Payton. Gary Payton, the glove, is up for $3. JoJo was Celtic. Okay, that's what I thought when I started saying that, but then my brain went like Detroit. So, all right. I've got Vlad first on Gary Payton, Nick and John just after. Sorry, guys. John, I went looking for, since we talked about it enough, when you hit the Keyshawn Johnson from the discount series on the VSR4, I went looking for some full-size speeds of Keyshawn, and man, everybody that's selling them wants an arm and a leg, which I don't get. Probably because he hasn't signed in a while or something, I don't know. But I really want, I'd like to have them for my collection. We had a Keyshawn Johnson Bucks amp probably 10, 15, 20 series ago. Did someone here watching hit that? I would trade back for that in my PC in a heartbeat. Anyone remember that coming out, or do you own that helmet? Did you own it? Did you sell it? Did you trade it? I don't care if you did. I want to know. I'm trying to track it down. I can't remember when it was or who hit it. Who was it? Vlad got it. But Keyshawn Johnson Bucks amp. Obviously, I want him on Jets, but guys, I'm going to read these off, so I'll just do last names. It's only fair since this closed live. Scott, what's up, man? Yeah, isn't it crazy, John? Yeah, his prices are higher than they should be, and sometimes it's just dictated by availability, and I get that. He's not really a name that requires that much, but again, he's a little rare. Keyshawn Johnson Bucks Tampa Bay amp is the one I'm talking about. If one of you guys hit it, let me know. Okay, real quick reading, guys, just so you know who you have. If you want to trade, you can try. I'm not going to give it a ton of time, but Chad, Griffey, Curry, Fisk, Shell, Iverson, Chris, Bird, Richmond, Warner, Urlacher, Aikman, Brad, Ryan, Glavin, Coffee, Mullen, Martinez. That's Pedro. Scorching, Orr, Madonna, Tomlinson, Piazza, Schmidt. Steve, you have Robinson, Torres, Savard, Rivera, Singletary. Brian, LaFleur, Suzuki, Ewing, Drexler, Hester, Messier, Bradshaw, Kidd, Guerrero, Ciccarelli, Forsberg, Worthy, McHale, Carmichael, Frank Thomas, Solani, Deion Sanders, Karl Malone, Billy Smith, Beltray, Jonathan R. You have Hasek, Staubach, Mazeroski, Woodson, Morning, Moss, Shutt, Hardaway Sr., Gilmore, and Robitaille. Larry V. You have Namath, Reed, Zach Thomas, Kuzi, Trottier, O'Neill, Carew, JoJo White, since you're the one that told me, why not? Carbonneau, Chelios. Vlad, you have Marino, Pearson, Mix, Ortiz, and Ullman. Jason T, Emmett Smith, Lou Brock, LaFontaine, Cepeda, and Akeem the Dream. Obi, West, Oates, Wilkins, Parker, and Ming to Tony Parker. That's Yao. Score, Reggie Jackson, Garnett, Lindros, and Bobby Hole. Brian, you have Bork, Blake, Brett Hole, Belfour, and Montana. Steve, you had Roenick, Hampton, Chipper, Square, and Roberto Alomar. And then Vlad, you took Gary Payton. Staubach for trade for hockey. Let's see. Bradshaw or Dino Ciccarelli for sale. If you have Bradshaw or Ciccarelli and you want to sell for $3, let him know. Bradshaw was Brian. Ciccarelli was Brian as well. Brian, if you want to sell either for $3, let me know. If you're going to hold, let me know. Is Mourning for sale? It's harder for me to see these ones, guys. I'm trying. Alonzo. Jonathan R., you have Alonzo Mourning. If you want to sell for $3 to Vlad. Staubach for hockey. Staubach for Oates. Dill. Where are you at, Obi? Adam Oates. I got an Adam Oates Blues Fanatics Premium that I love in my collection. Recent one. That was Staubach for Oates. LaFontaine for Staubach. Already gone, but he might trade you back. Sell both. Okay, Ciccarelli and Bradshaw going to Jeff H. For $6, Jeff, so $3 each. Okay, I think I've answered them all, guys. Happy to keep looking, but the one I didn't hear from was Jonathan. If you want to sell Mourning to, no, that's to Vlad. Oh, I already said that. Let him know if you want to sell Mourning. Let's close this, and then Orlando Cepeda's for sale. Not trying to rush it, guys. I just want to keep it moving here. You guys are welcome to talk for a second longer. Okay, we have boxes 4 and 5. It may take me 4 minutes to roll a 4 or 5 anyways. So Mourning if it's for sale, Cepeda if someone wants to buy for $3. 4 or 5. That's a 6, so that won't work. 2 won't work. 4 will work. Box 4. I'm going to put all these things away just so they're out of the way, and then we'll come back. We'll rip. We'll do Racky next. And we will do the mixer after that. Okay, looks like everything else is staying where it's at. Definitely hockey here, you think so? Box 4, good luck all. We will do Racky next. Close the poll. I appreciate you guys helping me close this one too. Not your favorite, I know, to come to my rescue sometimes, but it helps. Double cut. Show me one of these. That'd be cool. I'd be okay with that. I'm just going to trust that we don't have a nameplate. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Oh, mama. That just happened. Congrats and sorry. Like I say, that was a sold one, wasn't it? It was. Terry Bradshaw going to Jeff H. Jeff, you claim you asked for the right one, I suppose. No, it would be TV. I'm not going to lie, I was on Jonathan's side thinking this was going to be hockey. I'm not going to lie, we haven't pulled hockey yet. But these cases can go anyway. Just kidding. Here we go. Terry Bradshaw, this is the custom version. Great jersey, though. TB is TB. That is Beckett certified and a hollow. Congrats, Jeff. Sorry, Brian. I know you guys both know how it works. You both won and lost on trades or sells in the past. Jeff H., congrats. Terry Bradshaw, I'm not going to open this one up. This is a custom, so it should just be blank front or numbers on the front. And was that not a pictured one? I was saying before. It is, but this is most likely a Mitchell and Ness. That's headliner. This one's custom, but same name. So just not the headliner version. Congrats, Terry Bradshaw. This will count for our positions tonight since it is football. So that's a QB vote. If that makes you change what you want to vote for, go for it. If not, no big deal. I'm going to put that next to Mr. Ovechkin. Okay. Congrats, Jeff. Let's keep it moving here. Time for football portion of the night. Last chance to do two things. To do the votes. It's kind of close. Tight end other is leading quarterback and running back by 3% each. Around 3% on both of them. Wide receiver is a straggler. Is that who won Monday? I think so. Quarterback's up by 1, but that doesn't mean they'll win, so vote accordingly. And also, if you're just showing up now and you haven't guessed yet, go ahead and Google 2025 Pro Bowl if you want to. There's the dots. I know, Brian. I'm sorry, man. I've done that several times before, too. It's just unlucky. And I know you were selling just to try to be nice, too. So I get it. I'll see if I can do something for you. 2025 Defensive Pro Bowl player. If you guess who it is here, you get some credit to use tonight. $10. It's a fun little stupid guessing game we do every night. Sometimes you guys get it right, sometimes you don't. Those are the two items tonight. Tight end other just dropped a little bit. Someone voted for wide receiver, so it dropped the other 3. It's an okay choice. We're down to 10 boxes of 12 in Radke, so we somehow went back-to-back college. That makes me wonder if we've got 3 or 4 college in this stack. We'll see. Either that or we just somehow found the 2 that we had. In this one, Greg, you've got San Fran, Atlanta, Jonathan, Dallas, Philly, Miami, Houston. Greg, Pittsburgh, Arizona, Bill S., you have Detroit and the Chargers. Greg, Giants and Carolina, Brian W., Green Bay, Tampa Bay, Tennessee, Jacksonville. Bill S., you have Chicago, Baltimore, Scott, New England, and the Jets. Tim, Minnesota, Kansas City. Brad, Indy, Seattle, Cleveland, and the Rams. Jason T., you have Buffalo, you sold your end to Carlos, that is Washington. Shannon, you have Cincy and New Orleans, and Brian W., Denver and Vegas. This is correct because we opened box 6 and 8. So let's grab a box number. We'll grab the box. We'll close the poll. And we'll go from there. So let's do this. Go over here. This. 7 times to get our box number. I hit it, but it's taking a second. There we go. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Box 11. Second to last box, according to the way I grabbed them and lined them up in my room. 11. Oh, I could bring my camera down here. I ran out of 1s, so I did 9, 10 as 1, 0, 12 as 1, 2. I did 11 as 0, 0. I don't know if I can, you guys can watch the position I pull it from, but this is 12 underneath. 11 is this one. I was going to say it yesterday, but I forgot. I did 0, 0 for 11. It's right here. Seeing as how there is no number 11. Oops, sorry. No number 0, 0, I should say. I used 2 zeros instead of 2 1s for that, just so we're on the same page. Wouldn't it be funny if the one I decided the number 0, 0 was Brady or something? That is what would happen to me. He knew it. He put it on there on purpose and then didn't pull number 11. Okay, let's close this. I'm going to close the poll, guys. You guys kind of stayed right there, and it's not a tie. Tight end others, what you're voting for. I don't think that's a bad choice with Schwartz stuff tonight and Gold Rush. I could see us getting some Hall of Fame linemen too to help that out. Maybe some defensive guys, or we could just go straight gas and get running back, wide receiver, quarterbacks tonight. We'll see. Poll is closed. Time to see if anybody got any credit on the guess. I'll be honest with you, I don't know. I stopped reading them above. You'll have to tell me if anyone did. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Well, look at the stop here. Every time you talk about someone, Thomas, they come out. I'm just now realizing that the logo and the base are slightly different colors. What I see right here is not even close to what I see on the screen. This looks much more foresty green. That looks more like bluish green on the screen. So Did anybody guess this guy? I'm not kidding. The color I see here, it does not match what I'm looking at on my screen, what you guys probably see. This is brighter. That's duller. Did anybody guess Cooper DeJean, 2025 Pro Bowler? I don't remember seeing a Cooper DeJean. I don't remember seeing an Eagle. I made it a little harder. But you guys, yeah, it does look pine green on here. It does not look pine green on here. I think that's a 0. I thought someone would get it right. I'm not going to lie. We did talk about DeJean the other day, so I thought maybe. All right, guys. So you're going tight end or other. That would be another. So maybe I'm giving you good luck there with that one. And we're off to the races. Mixer's up next. I'll talk about that. Live fills, I'll talk about that too. No Big Al's live fill. We will do a rad key right after the mixer. We'll do a Fire Factory 2-box. We'll open up a case. We'll figure out which boxes 1, 2, 3, or 4 to open. We'll leave the next 2 for a different mixer or just a different day. Maybe we'll do one for a live fill on Saturday since I won't have the series ready yet. Maybe that's what we'll do, the R2. So we'll have 6 Fire Factory helmets, 2 different cases. Maybe that's what we'll do. And then we'll do some licensed jerseys. So that's what tonight looks like. Okay, good luck all. No guessing game. That was Monday on this one. Ooh, rough cut. Does look like a pine green on the screen. It does not look like a pine green in my vision. Don't see the autograph. But I'd be lying if I told you this doesn't always make me think. 3, 2, 1. The classic only furthers my thoughts, but this could be a number of different people. This could even be recently traded today. Other for you guys' vote. Oh man, I don't know. See, Nick's thinking the same thing I'm thinking. I just saw McDuffie today. This box smells weird. Like there's paint. Back at certified. I don't have a guess on this one. Like a good guess. I mean, I guess my guess was McDuffie. Here we go. Oh, who had Kansas City? Not claimed today. It was a random. Going to spot 11. Tim hitting on his random. Tim. Let's see what you got, Tim. 3, 2, 1. I thought for just, I don't want to jinx it, but you see a plain, classic, authentic, you think, maybe they give us another patty. We've got a patty for them before. I like this one. We're starting to see a little bit more of his stuff. I know you guys saw the Rave in my series, which I loved. We got running back Jamaal Charles. He was a great player for a few years there in his prime. I forget what saddled him. Did he get in trouble, like non-injury, or did he just fall off skill-wise? I feel like he got in trouble. Something stopped him. I could be wrong. He's not the guy that punched his girlfriend. That was Ray Rice. Rashee Rice got in a crash. What did Jamaal Charles do? Nice hit, Tim. Jamaal Charles. I dig that one. I don't think I've ever had a classic authentic of Jamaal. Let's go on running back. You have a quarterback on the list, too. You guys are down 0 to 0 to 1 to 1. It's okay. We're coming back. And now we're about to rip a bunch of items. We're not going to count these 3 as votes, which is good for you guys because it's a running back, and a receiver. We will count the other 7. Let's read the teams here. Eric had a trade offer for Bill B. I don't know if he answered or not, or if you wanted to. Don't ever let me influence. I just want to make sure I get the trade offers out there. He wanted to trade Miami for Washington. If you want to, Bill. I'm going to read these off here. If anyone else is looking to trade, let me know now, please, so we can try. I'll read through it. We're going to open, explain how these will work, and then we'll get off to the races. Live fills after that, again, will include Radke first, 2-box Fire Factory, which is always fun when we do those ones as a live fill instead of Saturday. It'll be $47 per. And then we'll do some licensed jerseys tonight. We'll default to 2 unless there's a want or desire for 3 again. And this one, Carlos, you have Arizona. Joseph, you have Atlanta. Brad, Baltimore. Shane B, Buffalo. Obi, Carolina. Scorching, Chicago. Gila, you have Cincinnati. Bill S, Cleveland. Jonathan R, Dallas. Zach B, Denver. Brian W, Detroit. David L, Green Bay. Chad, Houston. Greg, Indy. Bill S, Jacksonville. Scorching, Kansas City. Scott, Las Vegas. Nick, the Chargers. Dustin, the Rams. Bill B, Miami. Vlad, Minnesota. David L, New England. Shannon, New Orleans. Brian W, the Giants. Bill S, the Jets. Kyle, Philadelphia. Tim, Pittsburgh. Greg, San Francisco. Brad, Seattle. Elliott, Tampa Bay. Carlos, Tennessee. And Eric S, Washington. So the way this will work, guys, is we've got 10 items. Our final Gold Rush box, we opened a few last mixer night. We've got a Schwartz Series 13 single, which is what we're going to start with. Actually, we'll start with the triple, then we'll move to the single. Triple Series 21. There's 3 boxes in there, 3 helmets. We'll open those 3 first. Schwartz Series 16 next. There's 1 there. 2 hot boxes. The last 2 hot boxes we opened were fantastic. I'm hoping for more of that. That makes 6 items there. Gold Rush makes 7. These 3 are from my PC that I'm including into this. The way we'll do that is going to hold on my perfect. Want to make sure you at least heard it. With these. So we'll put all these in. I'll pull out chunks of 5. If you get pulled out, you lose. The last 3 left in the bag, we'll get to pick. But we'll pick third, second, first, because the last one in will get first choice. Second to last coming out, we'll get the pick of the remaining 2. Third place to come out, and we'll get whatever's left. So you don't have to own the Chiefs to win this or the Chargers win that. That'll be just at the end from my PC to you guys. You're paying for the 7 helmets. I'm adding these in. Started doing that in the last few mixers. Don't know why, but it's fun. That's how it'll work. This is the mixer. Thanks for joining. We do it once every 6, 7, 8 weeks. I enjoy it, and then we'll do some different light fills tonight. But let's get rolling. Let's start with the triple. So I'm going to move these over to the side. This out of the way. This can go here for now. These can go down here. Just in an attempt to not have you read the labels, I'll keep it down here while I cut it. But just so we can see, this is the triple box. I do have 2 of these. We're going to use 1 today. The next one will sit around for a while. But yeah, this is it. Let's see if we can use a little cover. Good luck, all. Thanks for joining, guys. I really enjoy mixer stuff like this, so hopefully you guys do too. I know we probably could do it more often, but only so much time in the month or in the week for me, and hard to add more stuff. Don't show me. We're starting off, though, with no red boxes. I would say 1 out of every 2 we get has red box in the college box. And it looks like they're all speeds as well. So let's get this first one going here. Okay, good luck, everyone. First helmet on the board is signature staring right at us. It's been a while since I've seen his full size. That's kind of cool. Hall of Famer here too. I guess I could do it the other direction. So I pull it out and you see the backside first, but we already know who's hitting here. That is a Charger. And that is going to Nick F. I've seen his minis in the past. I don't know that I've ever had a full size of his. That's Ron Mix, Hall of Fame, 1979. I'm not going to lie. I don't know his position for sure, but I want to say he's an other. Not a skills position. Please let me know if I'm wrong. I want to say offensive lineman or something, but I could be completely wrong. That's my guess. Ron Mix, offensive tackle. All right, I'm not too far off. USC, 4 years, 50s, first round pick, 10th overall. Okay, starting off with a Ron Mix from Schwartz. There's a label. He's back in a second. Right. Congrats, Nick. Oh, I guess I could show the helmet, huh? That might be a thing to do. Ron Mix, Hall of Fame, 1979, inducted in the Hall of Fame before I was born. Oh, that's cool. That might be their new hollows. They look like Beckett, but that's a Schwartz hollow. I like that. I don't think that's old either because it's got a QR. That's the new Schwartz hollow. Sweet. Okay. That's 2 AFC West, too. Hey, but there's your other on the board. Okay, next one up. Let's do this, and then I'm going to... Ooh, I hope that's what this is. I see a style on the back. This could be fun. I'm just going to spin it, but I really hope the name's not right where we can read it. No, I won't. I'm going to open it up this way. And I'm going to keep the label. Oh, there we go. Perfect. Team's right here, but you can't see it because it's underneath. So let's do this. It is the style. Okay, Schwartz. Block, 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 block. Get rid, get rid, get rid. There we go. 3, 2, 1. I dig it. We got a Rave 49er. You guys know I like that. We've only ever pulled one other Rave 49er, maybe two, I think. 2, 3 is the most. 2 or 3. They're not the most common Rave. And this one's a little perplexing. I could see it being a bigger name too, but this might be just a fun, because it's Schwartz certified. I guess this could be anyone. I'm going to guess Charles Haley on a Rave, which would be pretty cool. I'd be down for that. Who had San Francisco? Greg. Greg had San Francisco. Nice hit, Greg. Rave Niners. 3, 2, 1. See, this would be too easy of a guess, literally. The guy that I was thinking it would be, but then I thought Schwartz. No, it's got to be someone else. It's one we've seen before. That's the cool one. Frank Gore on the Niners Rave. Beckett certified. Sorry, it's not Beckett. That's Schwartz. It looks like Beckett, but it's Schwartz. Greg, nice hit. Frank Gore Rave. I love it. I tried to guess another for you guys to help you out. I didn't help you. 2 for the running backs. Okay. You know, it's always a mystery. I mean, for the price we're getting these at, it's a little bit cheaper, so that's why the mixer doesn't cost as much as it should. But you never know if you're going to get all like lower names or get a headliner. I don't even think he was a pictured headliner, was he? No, he wasn't. That's cool, though. I dig it. Okay, last one. Give me another specialty, maybe. I'd be okay with that. Let's just do it the same way I did before. So block the name, block the thing here. I see the team. I don't see the signature. I'm going to try to block, even though you'll see it anyways. Okay, it's impossible to block. Why even try? 3, 2, 1. Chicago. Our first 3 items come from the triple box. I knew I was going to hit that. Oh well. Chicago Bears. I'm guessing it's a new Schwartz label. It is. Here's our Schwartz tag. Who had Chicago? Chicago. Was Scorching. Ray hitting here on a Bears Classic speed replica. 3, 2, 1. I'm not going to lie, guys. I don't know that signature. Maybe an older player. Hitman inscription is pretty dang cool, but that's not Hitman Harry. It's a different team. Is this the original Hitman? Looks like Gary. Upside down. Gary Fensick? See, Dave would know. Dave does know. Fensick? Is that how you say it? Fensick? The Hitman? Maybe I'm showing my a little bit younger age here. Or just my overall non-knowledge of football. Fensick. Safety. That's another other for you guys. Played for the Dolphins and the Bears for 12 years. On the Super Bowl team. That's cool. First team All-Pro, 2-time Pro Bowler. 100 greatest Bears of all time. PFR's 1980s All-Decade team, second team. First team All-East, 1975. Bunch of interceptions. Bunch of fumble recoveries, 2 sacks, a touchdown, 1,100 tackles. Let me guess, he was a hard-hitting safety, huh? The Hitman, John Gary Fensick. That's a new name for me. That's a cool one. I like seeing stuff that I don't. I think that's the first one I've ever seen of him. I've not seen him. I bet Dave's seen a few. Maybe Chad has too, but not me. Some good trade bait if it's not a keeper, Ray. We got a couple Bears fans in here that'd probably be all over this one. Scorchin, I will seriously trade you. The Hitman, Gary Fensick. That's cool. I like it. Okay, let's keep it going, guys. That's our triple boxer. I don't want to say that's the one that can produce the lowest hits. That feels heavy, by the way. But it can. Schwartz single boxes, I found we have a little bit higher hit rate as far as the bigger, better names, but even these can be some of these Hall of Famers. And they're fun helmets, stuff we don't see as often. So we'll go Schwartz here. We'll go Gold Rush next, which also feels like an authentic, and then we'll do 2 of our hot boxes. One of these does feel heavy. Didn't notice till I just picked it up now. Okay, Series 34, box 54 of 150. Reminder, guys, when we pull the little guys, it could quite literally be the Bears, the Niners, and the Chargers that win again. I'm not going to make it so you can't win if you already hit. That's how a mixer works. You can hit multiple times. These are all from different lines and different products, so the chance is already there. Al is calibrated. I'm something. There's got to be a different word that ends in ED that I am, but it might not be calibrated. Speed replica, black box again, so we're staying on the same line. Let's see what we got on this one. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. I know this team. I know this team. Celebrated. There's probably 15 different EDs that I could qualify for. A few that I can't say. I'd probably get canceled. Calibrated one is one for sure. Celebrated, not so much. Packers. Who had Green Bay? No. Dave had the Packers. David. Uh-oh. This might not be one for you. I didn't see who it was. I see the inscription, but not the player yet. I'm trying to think who this inscription would be. Huh. Packers. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Oh, yeah. I don't know why I felt like that was much longer ago. Rookie of the Year 13. I've seen a few of his items, but I don't think I've seen one with the Rookie of the Year inscription. That's Easy Ed, Cheeseburger Eddie. Not a name I would expect to come out of Schwartz either. That's a name that I put in my series from time to time. Not every series, every 10 maybe, 5 to 10. Easy Ed, depending on availability. Rookie of the Year 2013. Dave, congrats. Eddie Lacy, Alabama product. I loved him like a brother for years and years, and then he fell off the map. Congrats. NFC North, who I usually vote for in Schwartz, who has not been hitting lately, is hitting 2 in a row there. That's the running back again. Running backs are not helping you. But you did get a second with the Fensick, right? 3, 2, 1, 0. Okay, there's 4 helmets down. 3 to go, plus our extra items. Again, this feels heavy, so I vaguely remember now saying there's 2 left. I think 1 feels heavy, and we hit the non-heavy one, so that's what's left now. We can confirm with a quick check. Oh. For those that know. Now I'm going to take a gander at this just for 1 second. Ooh. Please. That helmet would be so sweet if it was that. But just always look at headliners just in case. Oh, not the one I was thinking of. Oh, man. The jig is up. It is an authentic Schutt helmet, which means generally college. 3, 2, 1, and that would be correct on this one. I was hoping for the pictured headliner because it's one we don't see a ton. It's a nice helmet. Jeez, this thing is heavy. It's a Schutt, but it's also an authentic Schutt. So we're getting an authentic Schutt here. Texas Longhorns. 3, 2, 1. It is Quinn Ewers, Thomas. You are correct. I have an Ewers here. I haven't used it yet, but he does belong to an NFL team. My brain tells me Chargers, but I don't think that's right. Where is Quinn Ewers? Miami. That was in the right conference at least. Not the Chargers. Sorry, Chargers. I guess you did hit earlier, but Dolphins. Bill B. Bill B hitting the Quinn Ewers authentic Schutt Texas Longhorn. It's not your Miami. Not your team there, but it's a nice. Or sorry, Florida. I meant to say Florida. Not the Gators. That's cool. Beckett certified Quinn Ewers authentic. What we had sitting in there all that time, huh? I have the Miami Dolphins in my brain, and I'm trying to tell Bill he likes Miami. That's a curse word for him. Florida Gators is what I mean, but Texas Longhorn, Quinn Ewers. Yeah, not bad at all. I don't mind that one. All right, guys, we've opened 5. We're down to our final 2 non-extra items, so let's leave the heavy one for last. Let's see what we got. And we'll do a drawing for the Addison, Tomlinson, and whatever, and then we'll start with our light fills. Spin Move Master. Yours is? Yeah. Oh, brother. Oh, brother. 3, 2, 1. Eric, look away. I feel like I torture Eric all the time. Eric's cussing me under his breath, and I don't blame him one bit. We're going back-to-back Dolphins. One by way of, I guess, when we bought that probably wasn't a Dolphin. See, closing the eyes, I know. I'm sorry, man. Any way I can torture any of you guys, I tend to do it. Not on purpose, but you can still blame me. We already know who has the Dolphins. Bill B. Doubled up. I think we're missing an earpiece unless it's sitting in here somewhere, which I don't see it. I'll see if I have an extra white one, but that one might be without. Radke certified for the Dolphins. Oh, okay. 3, 2, 1. We're going double script. We just pulled Ricky the other night. Chad, Fire Factory will be pick your team. $47 per spot. Pick one random one. Yeah, Obi to the rescue. That's correct, Obi. You can leave that there so people know. That won't be next, though. Radke will be next. It'll be a one boxer. Pick one random one for 36. Fire Factory after two boxer. Pick one random one for 47. This is Ricky Williams smoking joints and scoring points. I guess it's one. Sorry. The other one he says is smoking bowls and hitting holes. This is smoking joints and scoring points. Texas night. Yeah, so 2 Texas-Miami connections. That's crazy. Jeez Louise. Bill B, congrats. Double up for you. Smoking joints and scoring points. Miami. If this is Miami, I'll give away a free helmet. I don't know how, but I will. I don't know why I don't think they'd ever send me 2 of the same, but it could happen. This is the whole point, though, guys. The mixer, you got to go into it hoping for a double or a triple up. That's the whole point, right? Everyone's hoping for that. Now, if you haven't hit yet, you're hoping for one dang hit, and I'm rooting for you. Good luck, all. This does feel heavy. Should have an authentic here. Authentic Tua Tagovailoa coming right up. Show me something cool here. See the team. I can't see the player. I had a slow Series 37. This helps. Yeah, you did start very slow. You did double up the other day, too. I can't remember what they were, but a couple double ups sure makes up for a little bit at least. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. We got a Bucks. Classic Speed Bucks. Man, there's just such a wide range of players this could be. This could be low level. This could be all the way up to, I'm going to assume not Brady, but Gronk. We've seen Gronk. Could be all stock. Could be, I'm trying to think of like a name that would go into a hot box because it's lower than their normal series. Well, I guess Tom is in this series, but he's on a flash, so I shouldn't say that. I forget that Tom's one of the headliners. Allstott, Ronald Jones. Yeah, I can see Ronald Jones. Barber is a great guess. Baker. My brain went to like Derek Brooks on this one, but I don't know if he does Radke signings. Is this Radke? No, it's Beckett. So Beckett. Tampa was Elliott. Elliott, you had the Bucks. See what you got here. Oh man, 3, 2, 1. Did you just call that? I swear you just called that. Is that not Ronald Jones? Did I show it on the way out? I was thinking either Derek Brooks or John Lynch, if I'm being honest, for my guesses. I think that's Ronald Jones. I could be wrong. Don't see his autograph all that often. We did see it not long ago. Authentic on this one. Is that Rojo? Let me just make sure I'm 99%, but Not a guy that I look at daily like other people. WH 40883. Oh, hold on. 8653. Record not found. Did I do it wrong? WH 40883. It's not pulling up. I'm 99% sure that's Ronald Jones. If you guys agree with me, if you concur, let me know. Back at authentic Tampa Bay Buccaneers Classic Speed to round out the first 7. So Ronald Jones, that's another running back, by the way. So, of course. Ricky Williams, Eddie Lacy, 3. Quinn Ewers, Frank Gore, Gary Fensick, Ron Mix. That's a mixture of helmets we'll never see again from a mixer night. A little bit different than usual. I like them, though. Congrats, you 6 so far, right? 6 names, 7 helmets. Let's give away our items. So the way this will work, like I've already explained a few times, just so we know, let's pull Mr. Addison out. I'll move it so I can work with this. Everyone that joined, you have 3 more chances, even if you've already won. So yes, Miami can win again if I jinxed it now. Sorry, and congrats. We'll put all 32 guys in the mix. I'll count them in front of you here so you can see them all. I'll start pulling out chunks of 5, and then we'll get down to the last 3 standing. Those 3 people who own those teams will win the last 3 items, even if it's someone that's already won or if it's 2 from the same person that owns different teams. That's how a mixer works. The very last name pulled out, the very last team that owns that can pick first out of these 3. The second to last can pick second. And the third to last will get the third item that's left. Christian Okoye Mini, LaDainian Tomlinson Flash Mini, Jordan Addison Rave full size. After this, we will drop a Radke live fill, and then we will do a Fire Factory live fill, and then we'll do our licensed jerseys. Try to catch up here. I know we're a little behind, but maybe we're not. I don't know. Okay, let's count these just so everyone sees that we got all 32 here. I'm getting my ugly mug on the camera. There's 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 28, 32. There's our 8 groups of 4, all different teams. I'll pull them out and I'll call them out. So if I call your name in the first 29, you unfortunately do not win one of these 3 items. Good luck to everyone. Where did I put that bag? Oh, we'll just use this one today. Why not? Let's shove them all in here. I'll do the old uncomfortable shuffling motion that everyone loves. Shuffle them around nice and good. Put them all in the corner. And I will start grabbing them out. If I read your team off, you are eliminated until we get to the last 3. I'll try to go to the side so you guys see me not looking. Here's the first chunk. I only pulled 4. I got to do better than that. Detroit is eliminated. New England. Baltimore. Arizona. Those 4 are gone. I'm going to do the thing where I put them by division so I know who's left getting down to the end. Arizona, Detroit, Baltimore, New England. Okay, here's a bigger chunk, I think. Pittsburgh, Carolina, Jets, Bengals, Seattle, Giants, all gone. That way, when we get to the end, I can tell you who's left. Carolina, Pittsburgh, AFC North almost completely limited. Here's another big chunk. If I can grab it, there we go. Dropped it, but caught it. Denver, Tampa Bay, Kansas City, New Orleans, Vegas, Green Bay. We're going. We're moving. Kansas City. AFC South unscathed so far. Denver. Okay, another big chunk. This is the only time. I know, sorry. I just pulled 4 there. Dallas Cowboys, San Francisco 49ers, Cleveland Browns, Atlanta Falcons. NFC South is done. AFC North is done. Do one more chunk and then we'll see how many we have left. Get them all in the same corner if I can. Sorry, I'm not looking away. I'm trying to do that so you can see. I can't see through this bag, but just in case. I may have pulled too many, hopefully not. Washington, Philly, Indy, Rams, Minnesota, and Houston. Hopefully I didn't just pull too many. Hopefully there's at least 3 left in there. If not, you guys have to tell me what was last. That one's done. NFC East is done. Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 teams left. Uh-oh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The whole NFC is eliminated. No, 6 teams left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 teams left. We still have 1 NFC team left. So I'll get rid of 2 here just in case I'm not counting right. Miami almost made it. Miami and Buffalo both gone there. See, now I just made it even more rude because the next one's the last one that doesn't win, I think. We've got Chicago. We've got the Chargers. We've got Jacksonville and Tennessee. Those are our 4. Let me pull one out. This is the last one that doesn't win. Chargers, unfortunately, do not win. It's the same helmet that already won there. Okay, so if you've got the Titans, the Jaguars, or the Bears, the Bears are winning again. Titans, Jaguars, Bears. Who owns them? Chicago, Scorching. Titans, Carlos. Jaguars, Bill S. You 3 are alive. The next one I pull out will be stuck. I'll say that because all 3 are great. With the last item, the second person will get to pick from the last 2. The very last one I pull out can pick whatever item they want, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. Just making sure I didn't screw that up. Okay, third place is Jacksonville. Bill asked third place. You will get whatever is left from those. Second place, Chicago. Chicago was Ray Scorching. You will get to pick from the final 2 items. That means first place should be Tennessee. There it is. Titans get to pick whatever item they want. Tennessee in this one was Carlos. Carlos, stand up, take a bow. That concludes our mixer. Carlos, if you're here, which I'm sure you are, you can pick between Tomlinson Mini, Christian Okoye Mini, or Jordan Addison full-size Rave, and then we'll move on to the next pickers right after that. Thanks for joining the mixer, guys. Congrats to the winners. Sorry to those that did not win. Carlos says Vikings. Okay, so you're taking the Addison. That means Ray Scorching, you're up next. Do you want the Tomlinson or the Okoye Mini? Tomlinson or Okoye Mini? I'm not going to type the next one next until we pick, so I'm not screwing you guys over if you're trying to claim the next one. So give me 1 second. We are going to do Racky now as soon as we finalize this, and I'll do a recap of everything too. So give me a second to do a recap. So Ray Scorching, if you're here, you can also take a second. We can do it later, but I don't want to catch you off guard. So recap from our mixer. We had Ron Mix, Frank Gore on the Rave, Gary Fensick, Eddie Lacy with the script, Quinn Ewers, Ricky Williams, Ronald Jones, and then we gave away the Okoye, Tomlinson, and Addison. We didn't give away as part of the mixer. Let's go ahead and do a Radkey live fill. There it is. Let's try that first. We will do a Fire Factory live fill next, and then a licensed jersey to end the night. 2 boxer. Let's go here. Okay, Where am I? Right here. Okay, I've got. Let me top chat, live chat, just in case. So Ray, you can pick one of those two minis. That'll leave us with one. Jonathan, Dallas. Jason, just buying on Dallas. Dave, I've got you with Pittsburgh. Nick, just behind on Pittsburgh. Sorry, guys. And then we had two Detroits. Elliot, a little ahead on Detroit for spot 3. Bill, just a second behind. Indy and Green Bay for Brad and Brian. Brad and Brian. Number 6 is New England for John with a random up, so $18 random. Detroit for Bill is just barely gone too. Bill, sorry. Philadelphia, spot 7 for Jonathan. Number 8 is Tampa Bay for Dustin. Number 9, Seattle for Brad. 10, Chicago for Dave. 11, San Francisco for Greg. Hold on, I'm trying to catch up. 12, Pittsburgh's gone. 12, Buffalo for Carlos. 13 is Giant. No, did I miss one? Buffalo, 12. Giants, Greg. 14, San Francisco's gone. 14, Denver for Brian. 15, Chicago is gone. Bill, sorry. 15 is Minnesota for Jason. One spot left to close this, I believe. 15 spots. There is one random available as well from John. One main spot will fill us. The rest, I stopped keeping track of this too. We had the one quarterback. That's 6 items. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So what did I miss? Viewers. Quarterback. Ricky, Ronald Jones. Do we have 5 running backs? There's no way. Charles, Gore, Eddie. Holy cow, we do. Running backs, which is who you guys voted for last night, right? And the receivers won. 5-2-2-0, no receivers. Okay, one main spot left still on this. One random available as well. One main, one random. One main left, one random left to close this. Oh, I heard someone back there. Eagles are claimed, Dave. Eagles are gone. So 15 claimed. Teams that are left to close this: Arizona, Atlanta, Baltimore, Carolina, Cincy, Cleveland, Houston, Jacksonville, Kansas City, Vegas, Chargers, Rams, Miami, New Orleans, Jets, Tennessee, Washington. One final spot, and then we still have random as well if anyone wants to jump in for 18. Then we'll get rolling here. Ray says LT. Okay, you got it, Ray, LT. And then, Bill, you got the Christian Okoye. Okay, one random, one main left, and then we'll roll this. We'll do Fire Factory next, so we'll finish with jerseys. I was going to do it the other way around, but we'll finish jerseys earlier. I think everything I've said today is said full-size jerseys. But Ray will close us with Cleveland. Okay, anybody want a random to close us on that? Dave says he will. Okay. Got you, Dave. Okay. Let's go here. Let's get our randoms. Jason says he'll sell a random. I'll give it 30 seconds here if anybody else wants to grab. I'm actually going to grab a drink wall just in case. Jason has one on spot 15. If not, Jason, we'll see who you get and then sell it that way. If they want to buy. See if they. Oh, you're good, Jason. No stress. Okay, I'm going to run them. Jason, we'll see what you get. If you want to sell it once you see it, let me know, and we'll try to sell it that way. I'm going to get rid of the Gary Fensick Wikipedia. Learn something new, huh? Hitman Gary. Hitman Harry sounds better. Go here. Let's do this. 7 times there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Chargers on top, Atlanta on bottom. I'm going quick. Okay, Jonathan R., you have Dallas and Chargers. David L., Pittsburgh, Vegas. Elliot, Detroit and the Rams. Brad, Indy, Miami. Brian, Green Bay, Arizona. John, you have New England. David, you have the random, which is Kansas City. Jonathan R., Philadelphia, Houston. Dustin, Tampa, and Cincy. Brad, Seattle, Tennessee. David L., Chicago, Washington. Greg, San Francisco, Jacksonville. Carlos, Buffalo, Baltimore. Greg, Giants, and New Orleans. Brian, Denver, Jets. Jason, Minnesota, Carolina. And Scorching, Cleveland, Atlanta. Jason says Carolina is for sale. If anybody wants the Panthers for 18, let them know. We got a box here. We opened 11, right? 00, I should have said. Trade or sell for Carolina if anybody wants to offer. Let's go back over here, get a box. We will do Fire Factory next. It is a pick one random one, 47 per spot. I know I don't like doing odd numbers, but I didn't want to make it 48 and I didn't want to do 46. So 47 is where it's at. 7 times on the box number. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Box 5. Far left middle should be. I don't think we've opened 1 or 9 yet. And it is. We've opened 1 from every row now. Or every column, I should say. Every column. Okay, last chance to grab Carolina for sell or for trade from Jason. I'm going to get this next one typed up, guys. It'll be a pick one random on 47 for Fire Factory. I don't even think I have anything typed up for that. I was hoping I could see it to see what I ran at last time because the prices have raised. I bet we did it at 44 or 46. That was before they went up by $50. So let's change this to Fire Factory full size. Pick one, 2 box for 47. All by Carolina sold. Thank you, Kay. So Carolina going to, where is that? Going to Nick. Yep, good luck. Okay, let's roll. Box 5. Next up, Fire Factory, and then some licensed jerseys. Here comes Luke for you. I love Luke. I'd love to see Steve Smith if we're talking about Panthers. It's just a small moment where I open that and I'm thinking I'm going to see blue or red instead of black or cream or white or whatever the heck that color is, black or gray. This one is black or gray. Okay, go home. Ooh. Cool. Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1. We've got a rivalry helmet. Rivalry. And it's the first rivalry authentic we've had here. You know, Jason, that's what my brain tells me, since the majority of the rivalries I've seen has been Kittle too. But like I always say, if anyone's going to change it up, it'd be Radke. They'd be the first to give us something we haven't seen. So let's see. Who had San Fran? San Fran was Greg in the 11 spot. Man, they made it to 11. Didn't you have him in the 1 spot earlier? You did. You had him both times, Greg. Greg hitting an authentic rivalry. Do we have George Kittle or someone else? 3, 2, 1. See, someone else. And this is a cool someone else on a rivalry. I want to say Greg already has a George Kittle rivalry, so that's maybe. So maybe this one's something a little different. That's cool. Patrick Willis. Number 52, the linebacker. One of the best. Snapped his leg. Ended his career a little early, and that is fire. I agree, Dustin. It's a great hit. I didn't know these said faithful. Maybe they only do on the authentics. 49ers faithful. Patrick Willis. Yeah, I haven't either. That's why I said. That's why it's fun to have Radke, because we're going to see something different. I'm just not very observant. Apparently, they do say faithful in the reps too. Why wouldn't they? That's what I get for paying attention. Greg, nice hit. I got to move some of this stuff because we're busting here. Just going to start getting set up in different places, and then we'll hope stuff doesn't fall off the shelf. Okay, congrats. We are going to try a 2-box Fire Factory, guys. We don't do these often, but I figured no big L's. Let's try something different today. Let's see how it goes. Okay. And the 4-box, the case break tomorrow, I'm pretty sure it has the same amount of names. So it should be the same. But it'll have new names. So maybe I'll post that picture tonight so you guys can look at it and look at the checklist. But we'll start the new case. It's on the way. It should be here by Friday, so we should be good. But we're using our last case here for this, and then maybe we'll do a 2-boxer of it after the case break on Saturday. Okay, let me top chat, live chat it, see where we're at here. Dallas is spot 1 for Greg. Spot 2 is Cincy. Trade the Ewers for Ronald Jones if you want. I don't know. Remember who it was? Elliot. Elliot, are you still here? He was just in the last break, but I don't know if he's hanging out now. I know you guys pop in and out too. Spot 2, Cincy. Oops, I'm not even showing my screen. A little bit. Denver, spot 3 for Jonathan. Giants, spot 4 for John with a random up. So we'll just do we'll make it easy. You guys on a random spot, I'll house the dollar. So just do 23.23 if they sell. We'll just try that. New Orleans for Brad. Spot 5. Spot 6 is Detroit for Ray. Spot 7 is San Francisco for Bill. Spot 8, Denver gone. New England is there. Spot 8 for John. 9, Dallas is gone. Minnesota is number 9 for Zach. Tampa Bay is number 10 for Greg. Number 11 is the Rams for Greg. Number 12 is Philadelphia for Jason. John ran them up. Did you have a second? You did. So second up here. These are $23 randoms. Jason's got a random up. That's the third random. I don't know how far we are here. Random up. Take a random. Okay, Dustin, you've got John's random here. Chargers are spot, I don't know where I'm at. I done 12, 13. 13 for Brian. So John and Dustin do 23 each on that. 14 is Chicago for Carlos. Okay, we are 2 main spots away from closing this one. And then there's 2 randoms available as well. Reminder, we will do Big Al's licensed jerseys next. You can take a look here. We had 3 hit already, so 3 removed on Monday. We did a 3-boxer. Bucky Dent, Jerry Rice, and Odell Beckham Jr. The new additions this week were Saquon Barkley. I'm getting better at remembering. Was it Kachuk? No. Sebastian Aho. Another one with Isaiah Thomas. So there's 61 to claim, 20 spots. It'll be a 2-boxer for 30. Yeah, we'll do a 3-boxer tomorrow. But 2 spots left here to close this. I don't think they're here. Where are you? Elliot says, I'll make that trade. Okay, that was these 2 here. Ewers for Ronald Jones, Bucks and Longhorns. I'll make the trade, guys. I'll make the swap for you. There she is here. How long has she been here? Oh, 22 minutes ago. Okay, 2 solos available for $23 each. This is a 2-boxer, Fire Factory, and then 2 main claims available as well. Make that 1. Baltimore for Brian. Gotcha. Yes, Elliot's saying he'll make the trade for the Ewers and the Ronald Jones is what you offered, right? Zach's got a random up now too, so there's a few randoms. Shannon, what's up, man? We've got 1 spot left here for claims and then 3 randoms available. This is a 2-box Fire Factory. I'm going to grab it while I'm just in the hallway over here. One main claim left. 3 randoms available. Shannon Green Bay, yep, they're there. You want them? This is a pick 1 random on Fire Factory, which is what we're doing on the Mixer Night 2-boxer. Don't have a Bucks in that style. They're my second favorite team. You got it. I thought that's why you were offering, because you dabble with the Bucks. Okay, closed besides randoms. Three randoms available. I'll give it a second here, guys. I said second, third, but it's second, third, fourth. And then you can always try to sell your teams. Bucks can't be your second favorite team because they're mine, yeah. Bucks are a popular second team, huh? You know who my second favorite team is? The Green Bay Packers. Oh, gosh. Patrick Willis was another, by the way. That helps. And we're doing 2 boxes here. It's not dead yet, plus some of these. Any takers on the randoms, guys? 23 apiece. If not, we'll see who you guys get, and you can try to put them up for sale. Yeah. Yeah, I used to have a shirt that I wear around my brother all the time that said my 2 favorite teams are the Packers and whoever's playing the Vikings. And I'm joking. Imagine if a team came here to Utah. There's no way I could change to make that my team, but they'd easily be my second favorite team, and I'd root for them when they're not playing the Packers. So I get those scenarios all the time. Yeah, that'd be nice. Someone got it for me for Christmas, and I wear it on him all the time. He didn't like it. Utah Football Club. I know, right? People wanted to keep that, and I'm like, that's lame, man. That's like soccer. I'm so glad we're the Mammoth. I would have taken anything else. Bill B will take a random from you, John. There are 2 randoms left, but I'm going to run these now. Jason and Zach, let's see who you get, and we can try to sell them. The Utah Football Club UFC. There you go. Okay. Yes. So 23-23 if you're grabbing the randoms and the main. I'll house the dollar on those 3 spots. Or those 2 spots for now. I live 80 miles from Tennessee Titans, but being from Alabama, I can't cheer for a Tennessee team. Can't do it. Yeah. Even though they're semi-close. Okay, let's go here. Let's do this. Let's paste this here. 1, 2, 7 times 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Speaking of the Utah Hockey Club, the Utah Mammoth, Ryan Smith, the owner of the Jazz and the Hockey Club, just opened up their new training facility. There's an ice rink there for local games too, and then there's another ice rink for skating and practicing, and every weekend they open it up for ice skating. We have a few around us, but this one's cool. It's got all the jerseys and stuff in there. Hockey rink. We've been there a couple times. My daughter's trying to learn how to ice skate, so it's kind of cool. It's really close to me too, so they're gonna have open practices I can go to. Kind of fun, different. All right, guys. In this one, let me know, Zach, if you want to sell Jacksonville, and Jason, if you want to sell the Jets. Those are your 2 you got. You can put them up for 23 if you'd like. Greg, Dallas and Carolina. Kyle, Cincy, Atlanta. Jonathan R, Denver and Cleveland. John, you have Giants. Dustin, you have the Colts. Brad, New Orleans, Houston. Scorching, Detroit, Pittsburgh. Bill S, San Francisco, Buffalo. That doesn't work in here, Jason. John, New England. Bill B, Kansas City. Zach, Minnesota, Jacksonville. Greg, Tampa, Washington. Rams and Tennessee. Jason, Philadelphia and the Jets. Brian W, Chargers in Seattle. Carlos, Chicago and Vegas. Brian, Baltimore, Miami, and Shannon, Green Bay and Arizona. All that just to put them up for sale. Okay. Let me know, guys, if you want to trade or sell. I'll give you a second here while I'm opening the box. You can kind of see the corner here. This front corner is 1, right corner is 2, back corner is 3, back right is 4. I'm going to roll the dice here. I want I want the purple number 1. Who's the purple number 1? Is that from a show? Spot me, dang. That's got to be from a show that I don't know. Because 1, you don't have a purple team. Oh, the purple 1. The points. Yeah, I need to turn that stupid thing off. Don't they have a second and third too? Yeah, they do. You had the 2, but now it's gone. I think it's just most comments. Whoever talks the most, maybe. Oh, that's the wrong dice. Okay, we need to get a 1, 2, 3, or 4. 2 of them, and those are the 2 we'll open. 1, 2 are up front by me. 3, 4 are in the back. Just trying to not throw it into the boxes. That's 2. So box 2, front right, and another box 2. 4. 2 and 4. So right side of the case is what we're opening. 1, 2, 3, 4. Both on this right side here. Anything after this? Licensed jerseys, Shannon. We're going to do 2-box licensed jerseys. That's the last thing we're doing tonight. We've done. It's always the hardest. Mixer night's always the hardest shipping night. There's a billion items. Do it to myself. Let's do this just in case we split. Actually, you know, I'm not going to do it. But 1 and 3 are going to be the only 2 I have left. They're going to be saved for Saturday for our 2-boxer since Big Al's won't be built yet. So I'm not going to number these. 2 and 4 right now. 1 and 3 will be a 2-boxer live fill on Saturday. So here is 4. Back right. And then same side here, if you can see me pushing it into the slot here. Grab it out of the 4 spot. And that leaves us with these 2, 1 and 3, which are sliding over to the 2-4 spot. You get the point. So I'm going to take them out and save them for Saturday. Three and 1. My wife found my stash of Fire Factory boxes that I saved just in case I need to ship with them. I was hiding them behind the door. I was supposed to cut them down this weekend. I thought I was going to get away with it for a little longer. I don't know what it means though. This is what I've been here for. Yeah. It's kind of fun watching the buffoon try to run breaks. That's me. Okay. Let's do 2 first, I guess. Trade Colts for Seattle or Washington. Dustin has the Colts. Does anybody want to trade Seattle or Washington? Seattle will be Brian. Washington would be Greg. Yeah, the funny thing is, Eric, as soon as I said stash, I thought that's what they're going to think I mean. A couple other different kind of stashes you could have. No, I just meant old boxes that she doesn't like. She doesn't like my. What's the word I'm looking for? I like to hoard boxes because I know that whether it's in a week or 7 years from now, I'll need that exact box. Then I got to cut them down. Yeah, hoarding. Exactly. You know how nice it is to go find the exact box you want and say, that's the one. That was going to be Pogs. I have some Pogs, Eric. Some Slammers. So Seattle's the other one. Both keeping. So it looks like you're stuck with Indy, Dustin. Stuck with Indy. Carolina's staying where it is, too. Let's roll. Licensed jerseys up next, guys, after these 2. Good luck. Copy. Paste. Brian's going to keep everything he gets from now on. That pain does not feel good. First all it is. I'm running out of space here, guys. 1 there. 3, 2, 1. A Raven. And a classic speed Raven at that. I'm trying to think. Oh, that's not classic speed. Is this a flat black Raven? Geez, both those got bent up a little. A little glue there would help you, I guess. They're sitting back down now. Is this flat black? Have I never seen a flat black Raven? This is flat black. 2018. Hold on. Where are my flats at? (2019), but same era. I think that's a flat black. That's cool. I've seen a few flat white Ravens. I'm not sure that I've ever seen a flat black Raven. Baltimore was, sorry for the little bit of deterrence there. Brian W., spot 15, Baltimore. You're going to have to just sticking up like a cowlick on the, put enough glue on there. That's cool. Back and certified. Oh, I saw the autograph there. Now I know who it is. 3, 2, 1. All good guesses. The first guess was right. Bill B said Ray. Ray Lewis flat black Ravens. I'm not joking that I think once we maybe had an authentic Mark Andrews flat black, and that might be the only one I've seen. Don't know why, but they're a little more rare. So that's cool. Ray Lewis flat black. I'm going to put it over here because I'm running out of space for helmets. It's just going to sit down here. Brian, nice hit. Baltimore. Jamal Lewis we haven't seen in a while. Suggs we've seen a little more recently. I had a bunch of Jamal Lewis's. We used them all, and now I haven't seen them in a while. Box 2, good luck. I thought that was classic speed in the box all the way up until when I opened it. Here we go. Said 2018. That's true. That's just when the style behind like all the blazes are 2017, I think. It's a good way to tell if something's trying to fake to look like something else. The production date. 3, 2, 1. Oh man, another classic Chicago. We already saw one of those earlier. Chicago Bears. It's on the backside as well. Looks like Chicago claimed right before Carlos hitting the Bears. Carlos T. Urlacher, they in love with him. I like Urlacher. I'll take any Urlacher I can get. Chicago, 3, 2, 1. It is. Brian Urlacher. To be fair, any third party has a bunch of Brian. He signs a lot. And he's a name that people like, so it's not one I would hesitate to use either. I use him in my series. Brian Urlacher, 54, Hall of Fame 18, JSA certified classic speed. And did we just hit 2 others to tie this thing up? Is that what happened? Well, now I got to wait till Saturday to see what the other 2 in this case are, Urlacher and Lewis. We might have something fun waiting for us for Saturday. We don't usually open these one at a time. Congrats, you two. Ray Lewis flat black, Brian Urlacher classic. Let's try a licensed jersey to end the stream, guys. Thanks for hanging out a little later than normal. Let's see where we get on this. And this is we'll default back to a 2-boxer tonight, guys. Talk chat, live chat. Look at all that stuff out there. Okay, I'll try to speed it up for time. I'm getting a headache too. My own fault. Larry, Shaq, gotcha. Greg, Gruden, Chucky. Bill, Bird. Just behind on Bird. Knack. Brett, you got Draisaitl. Shannon, Jordan Love, spot 5. Look at you being a good dad, trying to get something for the daughter. I like it. Don't tell me it's for you because I know it's not. Love Frazier. Spot 6 for, I'm saying Craig. It is Craig. Chucky, a little behind on that one, Brian. Sorry. Number 7 is Garnett, KG. Chase. Why did I start thinking Chevy Chase? We've lost several items for the dollar break this week, guys. Double claim was picked. A few were used as trades, so we're gonna have a little bit of a shakeup in the dollar break. Not a ton of items. A bunch of the Funkos and a couple jerseys and stuff have been moved, so I'll update it for 2 weeks from now. All the helmets are still there. All the licensed are still there. Such and such. Greg 8. JSN number 9. Probably one of the older jerseys in there now. I finally have them listed by date they entered on my little sheet so I can pay a little more attention to it. Although I probably shouldn't because then it just bugs me watching them. Like I got to a point where I was hoping Jefferson would hit every single night. It took months for that to happen. Ripken. Cal Ripken. I need to add another baseball this weekend, don't I? We're getting low on the baseball, down to 7. Oops. Eric, gotcha. Number 10. Garrett Wilson, number 11. Please let me know if I miss any claims, guys. For some reason, this one messes with my brain. A name, a number, and a player name on top of that. The 3 together max out my brain cells. McKinnon. $13, Barkley. For Greg. Nick, I had you with McKinnon. 14, Jefferson. For Shannon. Okay, now let me refresh the stream, go back up, make sure I didn't miss any. Shaq, Grudenberg, Draisaitl, Love, Frazier, Chucky, Garnett, Chase, Jason, Ripken, Garrett Wilson, McKinnon, Barkley, and Jefferson. Did I do that right? Jefferson's 14. 8 plus 6. Okay, Doan, 15. Shane Doan. I'm really mad that Utah let go of Doan. The other Doan that went to Buffalo. I can't think of his name right now. He's actually doing great over there. Larry just behind on Ripken. 16 Stamkos for Brian. 17 Kane. Josh, thank you. I already knew he was going to be decent, then we traded him. I thought he was a decent name. Patty Kane is number 17 for Brian. 18 Yager for Jason. 19 Mikko Rantanen. Where are you, Mikko? Yeah, I'm really excited. I'll have to go look more into him. We hit one Uyghur jersey. I don't remember who hit it. But naturally, now he's on my team. I'm going to want to hit him on all his other teams. Mikko Rantanen, Josh Doan, not a claim. Just answering me. 1 spot left, guys. I'm still mad, Nick. I was at my wife's year-end show when you ran the Vitek Vanacek jersey. Do you know who won that? If they're willing to talk trade. Their backup goalie. I also missed a Nick Schmaltz jersey the other day. I was mad. It was sold before I even saw it. Vitek Vanacek. I didn't join the giveaway that you were running, Nick, because I couldn't get on. I was talking to parents, trying to act like a grown-up, respectable human being. 10. Oh, thank you so much for allowing your wife to teach our daughters and be with them every day. It must be so hard for you at home with the kids while she's gone all the time. Yeah, it is. Biatch. One of the regulars let me. Yeah, let me know if they want to look at trades. I can look at some items. Okay, 1 spot left, and we're ready to roll, guys. Oh, I'll wait because Brian's going to take Sebastian Aho. Okay, we are full, guys. There's only going to be one single solo tonight because we did a 3-boxer. Here we go. Let's roll. Hopefully my wife's not listening to my stream. I'm making fun of her parents. 7 times. There's 1, 2, 3, maybe 4, 5, 6, and 7. The solo is Brock Bowers. Wasn't he on top when we ran it? The very first is the very last. Very first is the very last. Okay, let's. Did I copy those the right way? Whoops. And paste. Brock Bowers is correct. See if anybody has any discounts. First Brock Bowers I see is Greg. Dustin, I still need to look at your response to the message I asked you. I wanted to look for something for you. I left your message unread because I knew if I read it then I would forget. So it's sitting there when I have time. Larry, I will buy Chipper for sale. If you want to sell Chipper Jones, Larry. Let me know. Warren's up for trade. Nick, I will buy DeGrom. Just putting that there because you said yes. Nick, I'll buy DeGrom from you. Eric says that. If you want to sell Jacob DeGrom. Okay. Oops. Were those both Eric? Oh, yes, they were. $10 a piece there. Okay, I'll come back and read in a second here. Larry, Shaquille O'Neal, Irving, and Elway, Greg, Gruden, Scherzer, and Kuechly. Bill S., you have Larry Bird, Chris Drieger, and Mark Stone. Brett G., you have Draisaitl, Lindros, and Mike Allstott. Shannon, Jordan Love, Donovan Mitchell, Matsui, Craig, Frazier, Young, and Carter. Jonathan S., Garnett, Metcalf, and Drexler. Greg, Jamar Chase, Christian Gonzalez, Matt Ryan. Scorching, you have JSN, Giannis, and McCutcheon. Eric S., Cal Ripken, Emmett Smith, Isaiah Thomas. Elliott, Wilson, Malone, and Starks. Nick, you have McKinnon and Mike Evans. You sold DeGrom to Eric. Greg, Barkley, Thornton, and Suggs. Shannon, Jefferson, Reinhardt, Eichel. Brian W., Doan, Bettis, Zibanejad. Stamkos, Wade, Boggs, and Kemp. Kane, Kopitar, Gensel. That's a $3 off spot, Brian. Jason T., Yager, Warren, Kachuk. Larry V., you had Miko and Matthew Golden. You sold Chipper Jones to Eric. Brian W., Aho, Pittman, and Durant, and Greg, you had Brock Bowers. Okay, let me read through these here after I answer this text. Okay. Not what I thought it was going to be. Let me go up to the top. Larry, I'll buy Chipper. Good. Warren for trade. Tyler Warren. I was excited to get that one. It's a cool new young guy. Nick, I'll buy DeGrom. Good. Larry, buy Elway if it's up. Yours, Greg. Good luck. John Elway going to Greg. Isaiah Thomas up for trade. Buy Reinhardt for sell, Shannon. Shannon, if you want to sell Reinhardt, somewhere down here, remember? Where was it? You want to sell Reinhardt, let Nick know. Jonathan says Metcalf for Starks. Metcalf for Starks. Elliott, if you want to do that. Did Elliott respond? Nope, not yet. Or trade for Mike Evans if you're interested in that. You're saying Reinhardt for Evans or buy? Shannon, either way, you can sell it or trade for Mike Evans if you want to do either one of them. This is a pass. That was probably to the sell, but just in case. Nick, if you like, I can buy Evans from you if you want to get rid of him. Buy Evans or Vince Carter. So Greg first in line to buy. Dustin in line to buy Vince Carter first if Craig wants to sell. Isaiah Thomas for Warren. Isaiah Thomas for Warren. Let me see what Shannon says first. Hold on, Isaiah Thomas. Don't do NBA, he says, so that's no for Thomas. Let me see what Shannon says first. So he said trade for Evans was the Shannon Evans for Reinhardt. I think we're getting snow tomorrow. Tomorrow or Friday. It's been raining all week. See it on the camera. Don't NBA. Let me see. Stand pass. Drexler for sale. Is that a question or you're selling them? Jonathan, where are you? Drexler's up for sale for 10 if anyone wants them. Hey, Jason, is Matthew Tkachuk for sale? No, he said. Keeping random, says Craig. Okay. Trade for Evans. Gotcha. I'll keep Starks. Okay. Yes. Drexler for Kemp. You too, Nick. Drexler for Kemp is a trade offer. Drexler for Sean Kemp. Brian, if you want to trade Drexler for Kemp, let him know. Oh, I haven't used my notebook to write any numbers down yet today. Nice little change of pace. I'll give you guys a second to finish chatting. Sure. That was which one? Drexler for Kemp. Right. Why can't I? Oh, it's red. That's why. Drexler for Kemp. Buy Warren if still up. Jason, you still selling Warren? I think you are. Sold. Okay. We're getting there. Isaiah Thomas looking like the one that's still available. I don't know if I missed any others. Sold. Thanks. We're probably good. I will try again though, Eric. We'll see if anyone wants to trade for Thomas or buy Thomas. Maybe that was just up for trade. If anyone wants to offer any trades. Definitely seems like basketball is our least popular. Maybe not. Maybe baseball. I don't know. I have some fun reserves for basketball too. I'll keep putting them in there, but I know some of you guys like 2 sports, 3 sports, all of them, only 1 sport, so I get it. Let's get our rose gold cage. Now I'm excited to go research Weegar. Mackenzie Weegar. I don't know if you answered me. He's the guy from Calgary, right? Flames? Not again. Hold on, guys. Remember how that happens sometimes where it breaks off? I can see the edge of it. That's what I get for don't go away. There's the one half. I'll fix it and put it back in. Where's the other half though? Might be time to recycle all the bingo balls. Get different ones in there, but I need to find the other half. Hold on. Just needs to be popped back into place. Did it fly out with the other thing? No. Is this real life? Here's the one half. Hold on, let me see what flew out on the ground here. Harper, Trout, Ohtani. I know. I need to add a big. I mean, we just did whatever his name is, King Griffey. But I think it's in there. I just can't see the half that's broken. Hold on, I'll find it. I'm losing my mind, guys. Did it fly out somewhere? Can't do it with one missing, so give me a second to see if I can see if it's out here. It's hiding in there, or went back here. Someone do super slow-mo and see if you see it. Oh, there it is. It did fall out. Phew. Okay, let's fix it here. 149. Might be time to start fixing those, huh? Okay. Got to change them up, okay? Or just don't smack it as hard as I do. Okay, 2 numbers. Sorry for the delay there, guys. 1, 2. Third one is no go. Imagine it. Now, no need to panic. Also, where's the damn ball? Yeah. Like, don't worry. I'll take my. I'll save that joke, actually. Not the time. I was going to say a joke that reminds me of that, but I don't need any. I don't need any more enemies than I already have. Okay, first number is 154, 154. Feels weird only pulling 2 bingo balls today. 147, 147. Okay, let me grab them, guys. Last thing of the night. Thanks for hanging out. I've got a lot of shipping to do, organizing. Holy cow. It's like a freaking maze trying to get back to the chair. 154, 147. Check, check. All right, guys. We will drop a 3 box for tomorrow. I have to add 5 jerseys in this weekend, so trying to think we hit football, baseball. So we'll probably add 1 more baseball, maybe 2 footballs. It depends on what comes out tonight, but I'll try to replenish close to what came out, maybe 1 different, but I'll try to match it just so the numbers stay around the same. Okay, 147 up first, 154 up second. Good luck, all. Can't tell a team. I can tell a sport. 3, 2, 1. Based on it kind of busting out the top. Orange or red. Upside down. Then it takes me waiting to see Nick's guess before I know what it is. Cool one here. I've had this jersey for a long time because I had two. We used one a long time ago. And then I waited for a long time to put him back in. I don't know how long he's been in there. That is correct. That is Eric Lindros. Great hit here. Philadelphia Flyers, Eric Lindros, AJ Sports World on the Fanatics breakaway. I'm putting less and less breakaways in there. Not that there's any problem with them, but the premiums and Adidas I like a little bit more. But if it's the name I like and a jersey like this, I have no problem with it. Ooh, did you, Nick? That's cool. I might have Lindros Rangers in the PC. I was going to say I don't have it, but that might be one I actually do have. Lindros, Philadelphia Flyers, Fanatics Vintage. It's a beautiful jersey. C-patch as well. No fight strap on this, but this is great. Congrats, winner, who I don't know yet. Hold on. Not claimed, so that's why. So Nick, he's kind of. Are you going to end up on Facebook, Nick? He does some on Whatnot, and I joined his Whatnot stuff, but they're being a little picky. So that might not be a permanent thing. Hopefully you do some Facebook stuff, Nick. If you guys notice, when Nick claims on Facebook, I tag his Facebook group. So I do that on purpose so you guys can go click and join his Facebook group. If there ever comes a time where he moves to Facebook, you can already be in there. And if you want to go join the Whatnot, he does a couple a week. But I tag his Facebook group when he claims, whether he claims with that account or not, so you guys can go click on it and join. You probably noticed that already. Lindros, who had him? There it is. Random on the 4th spot. Brett G. Brett, on your Draisaitl claim, getting Eric Lindros. Flyers, Fanatics. Great hit, Brett. Knack hitting here. I'm assuming that's you when I see on Nick's too, Knack. I see a similar name. Is that you that hangs out there too sometimes? Grab some spots. Great hit, Brett. Congrats. Okay, it's me. Okay. I figured it'd be like, what are the chances, right? 154. Okay, we'll be adding an NHL jersey then. I think I know who I'm going to add too. I might be throwing in. We're talking about Rangers. I might be throwing in a Ranger too, an Igor Shesterkin. I know he's got his name's up in the mix for maybe leaving, but he's top 5 goalie. 154. Oh man, I could see. Not much imagination with the color on this one. That means we're going 2 for 2 in the same sport. Sorry, everyone else that claimed different sports. 2 for 2 on the hockey hits here. Also a non-claim. This is a random. I added this one. Got this in a trade. I liked it because of the script and the colors and the style. I want to say he was on their team when they won the cup. Nick? Oh, geez. Who is that? What are you doing? Why? You're craving? Did you hear me talking bad about you? I'm joking. My wife's sitting on the stairs. Drieger, release the Kraken. Fanatic certified. Some of my favorite jerseys. I want to get more Kraken jerseys in the collection. Actually, I don't want to get any more jerseys in my collection. My collection is complete. Right? I'm all set. Nothing more needed for me. Plays in Rush right now. Was he on the team when they won or something? I swear. he did some. There was something that maybe they haven't even won, but I swear I saw something. He was connected to a winning Stanley Cup team. Drieger, release the Kraken as the inscription Adidas Pro. Some of the best jerseys, inaugural season patch as well. Adidas Pro. Fight strap here. Let me see who it goes to. So 2 hockey tonight. Don't know if we'll add 1 hockey or 2 hockey tomorrow. That means we went the whole week without hitting basketball, right? 1 baseball, 2 football, 2 hockey. No basketball. Panthers, maybe that's what it was. Hold on. I'm trying to finish. I need to see who has them. Hold on. Yeah, he's holding up a cup with the Kraken, but is that because he was on Florida the year before? That's probably what it is. Anyways, let me see who had Drieger. Holy moly, right next to Lindros, right above it. Spot 3 on the Larry Bird claim. Bill S. hitting Drieger. Kraken Adidas. Lindros, Flyers, Fanatics, Breakaway, Kraken Adidas, Drieger, Bill S. and Brett G. Bill, congrats. At least the Kraken script as well. That's cool. And I love the colors on these ones. Great hits. Congrats, you two. Yeah, maybe he was the backup for the Panthers. That's got to be what it is. I guess I never put that together in my brain of why. All right, guys, we'll do a quick recap here. Non-Big Al stuff today. We started with the Sandlot ball. Like I said, my wife, who's sitting on the stairs, will love this ball. Sandlot crew. That's cool. We hit Terry Bradshaw. We hit Velarde and Alex Ovechkin. Probably the hit of the night, Ovechkin. We hit Jamal Charles and Patrick Willis on the rivalry from Radke. 2 great authentics there. Mixer tonight gave us Ron Mix, Frank Gore, Fensick, Lacey, Quinn Ewers, Ronald Jones, Ricky Williams. We had Brian Urlacher and Ray Lewis from Fire Factory. I'm excited to see what comes from the next 2. Big Al's tonight was some freebies with Tomlinson, Okoye, and Jordan Addison Rave. We had Drieger and Lindros, 2 NHL tonight. That's everything for the night, guys. Congrats to those that won. Sorry to those that struggled. Hopefully it changes tomorrow. We'll do the new series from Fire Factory tomorrow. We'll finish these 2 as a live fill on Saturday, and then we'll have Big Al's drop tomorrow as well. Appreciate you hanging out with me on Mixer Night. Hopefully I have the series ready to go on Monday, so we're good to go. If anything for trade for him, let me know. And that Daniel guy that he's a Panthers fan, I'll let you know. Team, let you know. Yeah, let me know. Nick, are you okay if I give you some options on jersey and the helmet side? Because maybe I'll give you options on both. Not a extremely expensive helmet, but it's a fun one, so I like it. Just to look. I don't know what kind of helmets I have for trade, but I know maybe I could find some jersey that around there. Anyways, I'll look. It may not be till tomorrow, Nick. Okay. Have a great night, guys. We'll see you tomorrow if you're around to hang out. Appreciate you hanging out with me tonight.